names.
I do. Is it?
You're such a millennial. You have the millennial pause. Sorry.
And welcome to episode 5 of the Stephen King podcast. If you're a subscriber, hello. How are you doing? Glad you like the content. All right. So we had, unfortunately, Thomas is mysteriously gone. We're not sure what happened to him. We're all worried. We hope he's okay.
And Justin.
And Justin.
And
not sure what happened. No response whatsoever. But we have a guest star today.
And it is Jack. In Jack's chair, me, Kelly.
Jack's chair.
It's all about him.
Kelly, I feel like you're covering up your shirt. Jack.
Oh, yes.
What's on your shirt?
Hold on. Yes, I would like to see this. Oh, wait, hold on.
It is, I don't know. Christy, do you know?
Oh, gosh, Panya.
Let me get it.
I see it's a cat in a banana. Is it from something, though? I don't recognize if it's from something.
It's Banana.
Is that, wait, that's its name?
It is his name.
I love it. I have not heard of that.
We're actually both very fruity today, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah.
That's
banana and lemons. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Part of a very healthy diet.
Yes. Yellow food
eating us.
Maybe I'm glad you guys are
fruits aren't good for trolls.
Staying healthy.
Christy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Ready to get started.
Nice.
Excited to talk more about Stephen King and The Stand.
Yeah.
I guess we have another guest star. She probably won't be here for too long, but this is
that
Panya.
A cat?
Yes.
I can't see because our video or picture whatever is blocking him or her.
Her. Panya is our cat. You see her?
Oh, she's so cute. What's her name?
Panya, like the movie.
I love that. That's
movie.
Amazing. I think you guys should talk about Miyazaki films on one of your episodes.
Absolutely.
We should absolutely do that. Yes, like a special podcast episode.
Miyazaki
Great idea.
Yeah.
Links to the Dark Tower.
That might be a stretch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I don't know of any links to that.
Besides Princess Mononoke, like Miyazaki is like the complete polar opposite of Stephen King.
That's true.
Because he's creepy and dark, and Miyazaki is cute and light.
That's
true. Accurate.
Yeah, I mean, we could make up comparisons though. Like if we look for them, we could find them.
Oh yeah.
Like conspiracies almost.
I was interested because you were saying, I think you went from like chapter 55 or 56, and then you said you are on like the home stretch of the book already.
Well, so I guess now that I'm looking at the book, I mean I am very close. Sorry, I don't want her butt being on this camera. But I actually do have. I couldn't remember what chapter I was on, so I do have more to read than I was originally telling you.
Gotcha.
That is a mistake on my part. I mean, I'm on. Okay, so I'm. Where am I at? I have just a little bit of 57 to read, actually. So I guess it's, I don't know, how many chapters are there? It's like 70 something.
Oh, yeah.
So okay, I guess I got like,
I don't know.
I want to say
70,
like
okay, there's 78. So I have like, okay, so I've got 20 left to read. Oh.
Yeah.
Calling me?
You're already way ahead of me though, because and Jack can't read. So.
He'll never start. It's okay, neither will Ponyo. They'll never get started. But I am close. It feels like the home stretch. At least when you look at the book,
Yeah.
it feels like the home story. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it's weird because so in the middle there are the chapters just like massive, I guess.
They really are. So when you
Yeah.
like I feel like in the first book or the first part, it sort of
Yeah.
skips around to a lot of different people, and each chapter is following one person or one group. And so they skip around a lot faster. And then you get sort of to the chunk, the middle chunk, or the second book or whatever, and they get much, much longer.
Yeah,
And it
that's
follows either
right.
one person or each little section, and each chapter sort of skips around to different people. And
Okay.
it's expanded. Yeah.
Okay.
There's some big chapters in here.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So you did you say you were almost finished with 57?
Yeah, I'm on 867. That's what I'm on. Which
Okay.
you
Okay.
don't have page numbers on your, right?
It won't correspond since it's like, oh god. It
I
won't
was like,
correspond
wait.
because it's like a digital copy.
Right, you don't,
So
so it doesn't really, okay.
yeah.
It's I think it's like at least halfway through 57.
Okay.
Let me see.
But so you're at the part where Harold is constructing his bomb.
Yes. Oh yeah, I've already gotten to that. He's
And
already like constructed.
yeah.
Oh, and then I think um Franny and Larry are like about to walk into Harold's house, or like break into his house to go
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
find what they think is the journal. Obviously they don't know about
The
the bomb,
ledger.
but yes, the ledger.
Mm-hmm.
Um they're about to go into his house. So I haven't read through that part, but they have just met in the park basically.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
How did you expect that betrayal from Harold, or did you think he was gonna go
Um
another way?
I think even from the beginning I kind of expected something like this from Harold, a betrayal of some kind.
Yeah.
I never would have foreseen that he would be with Nadine and doing unspeakable things.
So should I explain to Kelly what's happening?
Yes, please, yeah. And for anybody who is watching this and doesn't mind spoilers, because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you know this story, but
So Kelly, um, so in the book, there's basically Satan, right? So you read Gunslinger, so the Man in Black.
Unfortunately, yes.
not a fan.
Not
I've
a fan
never.
of Gunslinger.
Okay,
A
that's fair.
fan
I mean, I've
of
never read it, so I can't say. I don't know.
I mean, I can't knock him too much because from what I heard, he was only 19, and even at 19, he wrote infinitely better than anything that the average person
yeah,
could write.
yeah.
So I can't knock him for that, but
Fair.
he just took a while to, the pacing was a little slow.
Gunslinger. Once we get to it, the pacing is it's
Even more
not.
so than some of his other books, because
It's
I feel like, well, okay, in the beginning at least of The Stand, I feel like some of the pacing gets kind of slow. Once
Have
you get to that middle,
have you read The Institute?
I have not. No.
Okay. And then you're gonna be reading Fairy Tale next, right?
maybe.
You already read it though, Jeremy. Or was that
That's true.
Thomas?
That's true. I already
You
read
did
it.
already
She
read it.
already read it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those,
Yeah, I have
those
it
are
in here.
like his later books, obviously, right? And like
His later books are
amazing.
definitely much different in the writing, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've read it. I've read, which is, well, before The Stand was released with the longer version. That was his longest book.
How would you say it compares in pacing to The Stand then?
Like fairy tale, or you mean gunslinger? Or
It
Sorry,
compared to The Stand.
yeah.
I
Since
feel
it
like
was
there's
written
some.
before it.
I feel like they are similar.
yeah, yeah. They're both like just massive,
But they're
massive
they're
books.
both giant books.
And then
You could
they-
say the same. I think you could say the same about what is it, Under the Dome, and
mhm.
is it 1963? Thank you.
Yeah.
Or
So it's like
1120. It's actually called 11/22/63, I guess.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I literally just got recommended that book
Oh, really?
this morning during a business call.
She was
Wow.
talking about it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, isn't it 11/22/69?" And Kelly was like, "No."
Hence the
I
giant
was
roll
thinking-
of toilet paper he randomly keeps at his desk.
I see.
What are you doing here?
That's
63, not
funny.
69.
my bad. My bad. Yeah, we were talking about it on my way home. I was like, "Yeah, isn't it 11/22/69?" And she's like, "No."
I was thinking 67, so I wasn't far off from you, although.
Different. 67 and 69 have slightly different
No, you're correct.
references
Yes.
generally.
I don't know that there's a reference for 67 at all.
There could be.
We could make one though. Yeah.
That's like the BDSM version because 7 has a hook on it. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't want to like demonetize your videos by accident.
No, I think this might bring in more people, actually.
I don't want to demonetize your video. So
It's already not monetized, so.
yeah.
But it will be.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's the goal.
absolutely.
That is the
absolutely.
goal. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So we can buy more Stephen King novels.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Yes. Yes.
And
Sorry, I think I or somebody totally derailed what you were about to ask me. You were gonna
Oh
ask
no,
something.
you were gonna tell her about Harold's situation, or at least where I am at
Harold's in this.
currently.
yeah.
His arrangement with this older woman.
So in the story, so you've read Gunslinger, so you know the Man in Black.
Yes.
So
Right,
he's
okay,
also in The Stand. So he appears in
Yeah.
both, and he's actually in like a ton of the different books.
Right.
The Man in Black comes to this uber nerd. So just imagine a guy that like loves hentai, just watches hentai every day. He's like 300 pounds, super sweaty.
No weight shaming.
So, my bad. Sorry. And
100 pounds of muscle.
he's
and
he's
be
not.
into
He's not.
hentai.
He is described not to be that, yeah.
Yeah. I believe at one point when Franny describes Harold, she says he looked at me and like kind of like as he's gazing at her, she was reminded of a fly walking across like a rhubarb pie. And so
Okay,
yeah,
so
something
not
like that.
attractive in any way to her.
yeah,
Okay.
not
But also
not
the way,
attractive.
I think describing the way that he was looking at her as almost
Yes.
like he was inspecting her, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, so he's
Yeah.
objectifying women.
Incel in
Yeah,
energy.
absolutely, 100%. You've got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So then the Man in Black is like, I need to get this guy on my side. So I'm gonna
Right.
have this woman do crazy sexual favors for you, but you just can't have sex with her vagina.
In the traditional sense, yeah.
You could
Yeah.
only have sex with her in every other way.
Literally, think of any other way but that. And it's okay, and here's oh man, I was reading this and I was like, ooh, I have so many problems not with how Stephen King wrote it. I just mean the idea that Randall Flagg even is like okay with this, where he's like, you have to keep yourself pure for me. And I think actually Nadine even has that thought where she's like, keep yourself pure, but you can let him you know, do this and that, or like defile yourself in other ways. But that one thing.
Wait, remind me, why does she want to do this with him again? What does she get out of it?
She doesn't really. I don't know that she's
So why-
willing in the sense that like she's letting him, but she's not. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait,
I don't think
well,
she really wants
usually
to be
when
doing it,
women
though.
do that, they're trying to get something out of the deal. So
well, that's
why?
fair. It's to bring him over to their side, to the bad side,
The dark side.
the dark side, basically.
She brings the nerd over to the dark side with anal.
Yeah, that would be expected.
That's expected. Because she
It's
brings it to the dark side
more-
with anal.
You can't
Yeah.
bring him to the dark side with the vanilla way. You gotta, do
Yeah.
different things. But no judgment.
No judgment for Harold,
I mean,
the anal addict.
Yeah. Well, I mean, truly though.
they're two. I mean, it's consensual? Question mark.
Sort of.
It is, but I get the feeling that Randall Flagg is sort of has this he definitely has this like power over her.
Is Randall the man in black?
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
yes. It's the
Yeah.
same for he's
And then
he's
he's
a bunch
trying to get Harold for his boss Legion.
Oh, don't talk about his boss.
Oh, sorry.
of It's okay. I'll forget it.
That's in another book, though.
Yeah, and that's not the name of his boss.
Okay.
But it is the name of his boss. If you're okay.
Sort of.
Okay, because like, now stop me, and you can always erase this. But like, you guys are trying to make connections, right?
Yeah.
Between the books.
Yeah.
So if
That's
what you're
true.
saying is the man in black is
Randall Flagg.
It's Randall Flagg. In here they call him Randall. I mean, they call him a bunch of different names in the stand.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
Randall Flagg.
Yeah, because if your theory is this character is you can't kill him, he just keeps spawning again in different worlds, and he
seemingly,
Mhm.
yeah.
basically is like the evil messenger for the bigger boss,
Mhm.
which in Gunslinger.
Careful.
Why can't I say it?
Careful, because some people haven't read it yet.
It's true.
It'd be a spoiler.
I don't know how. I know you both have read it. Has Thomas read it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
he has.
Misha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like a long time ago, or just recently?
I just read it.
Yeah.
You just I knew you. Jeremy said that you had just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was curious.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you don't even have that book. No, my mom has it though, so I could get it from.
Oh, nice.
mom.
Nice.
Yeah,
Her mom's super cool. She has like all the Stephen King books.
A
lot of his early
mom
stuff.
for recommendations. My goal is to read 5 Stephen King novels this year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she used to like
Um,
reread them all the time. I mean, she probably hasn't read one in a really long time. Probably, since having kids and then life.
that would be difficult.
Gross.
But
kids,
definitely,
that's the true horror story.
Yeah.
Hey, some people like kids.
No, they don't really like them.
But she was in high school when his first book was released, like when he wrote his first book.
Oh wow.
And so she started reading them through high school and college and stuff, and I think when she got married early on and stuff. But yeah, so all of the books that she has are it's all of his early ones, and then they're all first editions, which is pretty awesome.
That's cool.
And they're all
That
very
is
well
really
worn.
cool.
They're not torn apart, but they're all very well worn in a caring way. You know what I mean?
Aw.
Like they've been read. You can tell they've been read
Yeah.
over and over and over. But they're from the 70s, so
Wow.
That's awesome.
in 80s. So yeah. So I can borrow that
Yeah.
gunslinger from her.
We could do like a mini video where you kind of like show off the book collection. I think people would probably be
I
into that.
do have Salem's Lot, the one that my mom has. Or
That's awesome.
I brought it here with me.
Oh, cool.
So I have that one here. I don't think I
Nice.
have any others. No, I think I have it. It's somewhere though.
So
That's
how are you
packed-
supposed
that's
to have a
packed away.
discussion about Stephen King books when you can't reference other books because
Hey,
you don't...
we're working our way through all
We
of
are
them.
working. Yeah, we're working our
yeah,
way. We're working our
We're
way.
working our way through them.
Because
Okay,
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to break the rules of your club.
I think so far our meetings have primarily been about discussing The Stand more than anything.
Yeah.
Finding some parallels in ones that you have read as well as The Stand, but it's mostly discussing The Stand.
Yeah.
So far.
Okay.
So far. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
you and Thomas read Salem's Lot pretty recently, right? And it's been a while since I've read that one, but we've discussed that a bit in past episodes. Yeah. So that's usually how it goes. But hey, we can talk about whatever.
I thought this was interesting. I don't know if I brought this up, but flag seems to be represented in the book by the colors red and black a lot.
Yeah, I don't know that we've talked about that too much.
And then
yeah,
the moon seems to be like the symbol for the good guys.
yes.
Stu Redman, when he was like, I believe in the CDC, and then they try to kill him, and he escapes from the CDC in Atlanta. As soon as he emerges, he sees like this big shot of the moon. And then also, when he's trapped in the CDC, he has this dream, I believe, where he's like going through like a wheat field, and he can hear like, I think like birds in the background, like ravens. And then I want to say he like wakes up from the dream and then looks at the moon. Something
almost like it's grounding him a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a really good way to describe it, because it's almost like the moon grounds him. And of course, Tom has all these references to the moon.
Right. He's always like MOON, that spells whatever.
Exactly.
I would say the moon is grounding to him as well. Tom has also, where I'm at, has also just left to go west to be one of the 3 spies that they have sent off.
Yeah.
And they have used that like post-hypnotic suggestion or whatever, and used the next full moon as his sign to return.
Like his trigger.
Again, right. His trigger, again, a way to almost ground him and bring him back. One to literally to them, but also to himself, because they've almost, I think they talked about it a bit where they were almost sort of convincing him that they kicked him out. Because if he can believe that, then he can be more convincing when he's over there on the other side.
Yeah.
So that I think is grounding for Tom as well.
Yeah.
As well as Stu. Yeah.
It's interesting because when he spells everything moon
with moon,
I think a lot of people just consider that like a throwaway. They're like, oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's
it's
so silly.
A silly little thing. I still have been trying to sort of think what that might mean, or what Stephen King was sort of trying to get across with that.
Mhm.
I'm not really sure.
It appears, so you haven't got to the parts yet, but it appears several more times as like
Mhm.
this very prominent symbol for good.
Right.
And even in fairy tale, so by the time you get
Mhm.
to fairy tale, there's references to the stand, and then once again, also the moon. Um,
Right.
so it definitely seems like he's doing it on purpose. And for a
Yeah.
second there, I thought maybe it would be kind of like Frodo with the ring. Maybe it's like the ring, but for the good guys? Question mark. But I don't know. That seemed like a
Sorta.
ugh.
You could think of the Shire as being sort of like the moon, because
Hmm.
the Shire is where the hobbits live,
Hmm.
and it's their home, and it's what they look forward to returning to after
Mm.
all of this is over, after everything is over, after all the battles, after the ring is destroyed.
Yeah.
They don't even know if they'll be able to uh, destroy the ring and be successful with that. But the Shire is almost like a calling back
Hmm.
to bring them home. Um,
Oh, okay.
that's
Okay.
kind of the sense that you get when you both read the books and watch the movies.
Huh. So
There's
maybe it's
something
like
about the Shire. I don't know.
yeah.
Sort of. I wouldn't say it's like it's just like the moon, but I don't know. In
I
that
haven't
way.
figured it out yet
But
either.
I could see well, okay, I should say at least for the hobbits. Everybody else, they don't all live in the Shire. It's just the
Mhm.
hobbits that live there.
Yeah. Yeah.
um yeah, but since you're following Frodo for
Yeah.
basically, or at least he's the main one. Um
That's like the only one I know.
no, you knew Sam. Well, you did the trivia today, so
That's true. That's true. Um, so one interesting part that I found right at the part you just finished. So Randall Flagg is always represented with like red and black. So he
yep.
pulls out that stone. It's like a black stone with like red imperfections. When
Got a
he,
key or a ring, I think, right? If you can
yeah,
like sort of flip it or
mm-hmm,
whatever. Yeah. Mhm.
yep. When he takes what many times when they see him in his dreams, it's like a black face with like red
Yep.
eyes.
Yep.
Um, when did they get into the part where he's like basically like inside the wolves and like spying on people?
Oh, yeah, he uses wolves and crows or ravens, it
Yeah.
seems. Yeah, uh-huh.
And it's always like when he uses like the ravens, it'll be like a black raven with like red, like rimmed eyes, and they'll put an emphasis on that.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't wait till she reads fairy tale.
I know, right?
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That red eye, that red eye.
Oh, well, I
Um,
mean,
Well,
isn't that on
no,
the didn't we
actually,
talk about how that's on the cover? We
referring to
talked
the
about how that.
elves.
oh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Where did I put that? Did I put that far down? Oh, it's well, we talked about the cover
Oh yeah, yeah,
in a few
absolutely.
episodes ago.
Yeah.
How I think it's not actually an eye, but it looks sort of like one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At least at first glance. Yeah.
Um, let me see.
I thought it was interesting.
Now,
I think it was Tom who is the only one who can see his face. Is that right? Is that what I'm remembering?
I think so. Yeah.
And it was actually pretty recently when they were talking to Tom, and he knows more than it seems like he does for somebody
Mm-hmm.
who you know is mentally challenged.
Yeah. So kind of that red and black theme, you'll notice at the end of chapter 56. So he's putting
Okay.
together the
Yep.
bomb, and he's
Yep.
got the red dynamite.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
He's got the red dynamite, and then
Isn't all dynamite red though?
right, yeah, it is.
That's fair. Yeah.
And
It
well,
is.
and then
I
also
think.
um
I mean, all Looney Tunes.
At least, yeah. If
Excuse
Looney
me.
Tunes is correct about anything,
that's true.
they've taught me that all dynamite is red.
Facts.
And I don't think it quite describes it at the end of this chapter, but okay, so a slight spoiler, he basically ends up putting it in a black shoebox because me and Thomas looked it up. So it's
Gotcha.
basically, yeah, like
Well,
red.
he
Oh yeah,
said
it says yeah, there's a
it's a what kind of shoebox? Shit, where did it go?
yeah, it was something
He
has like a
put it.
dog on it or something.
Yeah, I remember, and I didn't look it up when I was reading that specific part. Crap, I
Yeah,
just had it. Where did it go? Oh, he put it into a Hush Puppies shoebox, and I
that's right.
thought
Yeah.
I didn't look it up in the moment, but I wanted to go look it up
Mm-hmm.
later, and I of course completely forgot about it. But I remember thinking that's such a specific thing to say instead of just like he put it in a black shoebox or he put it in a
Right.
shoebox. He
Yeah.
specifically mentions a Hush Puppies shoebox, which I don't know what that looks like off the top of my head. But now I am curious. I'm going to. Oh, I just googled
When
Hush Puppies.
when me and Thomas like Googled it the one at least the shoe boxes that we found for Hush Puppies were black. So then we were like, theory
Okay.
confirmed.
Interesting. Right. Okay. Red dynamite in a black box. Yep, makes sense. Obviously he's doing this for the Dark Man.
Let me see.
Interesting. Okay, so I googled it and okay, so I think probably older boxes
Yeah, I think
from
that's what we were looking at.
are black because most of the ones that I'm finding have like a white top with like a red bottom, which red.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Uh
He's had a picture of a cute basset hound.
it does.
yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. This is basically like what we found when we were searching for it. Let me post it in here.
A really old Hush Puppies box is actually mostly white.
Okay.
Brown, green.
I think the only one that I have found, well,
Okay,
so
maybe
there's
maybe we were off on that one. Maybe we were off,
These
but
are cute. There's nothing
yeah.
scary about.
well, so there is this one. It's a listing on Etsy, weirdly enough,
Mhm.
for men's 8.5 shoe. Like, but it says men's size 8.5 shoes, brown suede Hush Puppies retro.
Mhm.
But it's clearly sitting on top of the original box because
Mhm.
it's very well worn. Oh wait, that's that same one. I just okay.
Okay.
The one that you sent is the one that I found.
Yeah, because we were looking at the
Mm-hmm.
retro ones from like the 60s and 70s, because like right around the time
I mean,
where
he
this
wrote
would have
this
been
in the
written.
70s, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what we were looking at, but maybe we were reaching too far. I don't know.
You
So what's
know, you never know.
significance?
But he did say hush puppies. It just seems so specific
So
to. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
feel like he would mention that if.
it seemed really specific. And then that
Yeah,
like
I
classic
agree.
retro box from the 60s, 70s, it seemed
Is at
mainly
least
black.
part of it is black. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just throwing it out there.
No,
I don't know.
I like it. I like it. It sticks for me.
So
It was on purpose.
I think so. I think because it's so like it's so specific to me. He's like, this is definitely like a hush puppy box. And I'm like,
Right.
why didn't you
like,
just say it was like a shoe box?
I
You
just
know?
not any old shoebox. Yeah.
That I can't talk about. She hasn't read it yet.
We'll talk about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. The viewers are gonna love you. We'll bring you back for fairy
No, but you
tales.
should edit that part out. That's weird.
I don't have those skills. Nothing's being edited.
Yeah, this is all.
I will edit it out.
What is
Okay.
recorded and it's
Yep.
posted.
You only brought me on because I was Jack's chair.
That is not true. I brought you on because of the banana shirt.
True.
That
True.
yeah, no, but we needed to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold
I
on.
mean-
Were we already recording when the shirt was
Yes,
shown?
because
Okay.
it was transcribing me saying, look
Aha!
at my belly.
Okay. Okay, good.
I do
All right.
remember that.
We
part.
got that. All right, we got that recorded. Good.
Here's another interesting fact. I apparently, as Harold's making the bomb, he went into way more detail describing how to make a bomb, and then later reconsidered, and he was like, I have to edit all this out and take this out because he was scared someone was actually going to make a bomb.
Really? Wait, is that
Yeah.
in the originally published version or just when he was
So,
writing it?
so yeah, like there was a interview that I was watching on YouTube, and he was like, yeah, there's this character and he does this bad thing, and I got really detailed when I was,
Too detailed. Yeah.
but yeah, and he felt like he had gotten too detailed with like how to basically create the bomb. So that was permanently stripped out. So that's not
Right.
in
No,
any version. Yeah.
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Which, okay, if you think about it, if he had that in there, that means he had to have also looked up how to make this type of bomb.
Exactly.
He would have
Exactly.
researched
Yeah.
that, unless he just knew it already.
He must have used Bing, not Google.
Yep.
I think he cares in the sense that if he feels like people are going to read his books and act out on them, he'll take it out because
Yeah, there's crazy people out there.
you know about his novel Blaze, and the novel Blaze he basically pulled it permanently.
No, I don't know if I've heard of this one.
I mean, it's not really a spoiler. I mean, I can tell you what happens and basically the history of it. If you don't want me to,
if it's not even a book, is it even it's not published, right?
so you can still read it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still read it, but to my knowledge, he pulled it. So
Okay.
Are you okay
Go
with
ahead.
me?
No, I'm curious. Yeah.
So it was I think it was actually like the fourth book he ever put out, like fourth or
Okay.
fifth book, very, very early on in his career. And it's about this boy that's frustrated and he gets bullied and he's made fun of at school. And he basically, I think he takes like a shotgun to school and holds like the whole class hostage basically with his shotgun.
You can't publish that. That's too real.
In like a school, but I mean, this was published a long time
Yeah, I was
ago.
about to say, even then it would have been like, oh yeah, that's like, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Now, however.
And so he publishes Blaze about this psychotic kid that takes his whole classroom hostage, including the teachers. And then even back then they had these school shooters, and they would find that book, Blaze, in the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It happened a couple times in a row, and I think it was right around the third or fourth time it happened where a kid went in, took his school hostage, and then started quoting lines from the book, like pretending he was the character. And at that point,
Oh.
King was just like,
Now we
this has
gotta remove
happened 3 or
this.
4
Yeah.
times. I've got to pull this. Like, this is not in publication anymore
It's not gonna
because
be, yeah.
it was having a
Oh.
definite impact.
Yeah, I mean, people are wild. So they'll be like, yeah, this is my manifesto. Clearly that
Yeah,
one kid at least. Yeah.
and I'm
That's wild. I did not know that.
yeah, I'm leaving it intentionally vague. I'm not really telling you like, everything that happens
Yeah,
in the
just the
story,
general sense of it. Yeah.
but yeah.
Mm, maybe then he started over with Carrie. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Because Carrie is, in a vague sense, similar to
Mhm.
that. She's bullied, right?
Yeah.
And she does hold them hostage. She just doesn't shoot them.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Exactly.
those are similar at least. So maybe he was like, okay, this is better because at least she's like supernatural and not just,
Yeah.
well, I don't know.
And people aren't
There's always
like
some sort of
quoting the
supernatural
guy.
element. Yeah, well,
Right.
that's true too. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Is that a little hoodie?
It is.
Oh my gosh, does he ever wear the hood?
Kelly, does he wear the hood?
He does sometimes. I think he like,
He
I
probably
don't
doesn't
know.
like
It
it.
used to fit. It must have shrunk because it used to fit over his head.
It doesn't fit on him.
Aww.
He can't be like a little drug dealer.
Well, he's got a bigger hoodie
It's
for
so
when
cute.
he's camping with me, so
Aw.
that one definitely goes over the head.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
I think
yeah.
that one might have shrunk a little.
Yeah.
Does he have a little design on
It
the back
does,
of it?
yes.
Oh, here.
Oh my gosh.
Betty, no.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
the other one's trying to bite him.
No, he's
Love.
not. He's
Wait, does that
just
say love? Love is the adventure? Okay.
Yes.
Love is
Aw,
the adventure.
that's so cute.
Ask
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
ask Jack if you like the stand.
Jack, I need to know. Have you enjoyed the stand?
He
Just
doesn't like it.
yeah, he's like, I ain't gonna answer you.
Do you know why he doesn't like it?
I mean, probably. Well, there's could be a lot of reasons.
All the dogs die and only the cats are left.
Right. Yeah, no, that's a valid reason. We only know of 2 dogs because there's Kojak
Oh, that's true.
and Kojak and the puppy that someone
Oh my
finds.
God. I forgot about those. I was like, wait, all the dogs are dead. And then I'm like, wait, no, that's not
I mean,
right.
those are the only 2 that we know of, right?
Yeah.
There could be more. Probably not though.
I felt like there was some line in there where they were like, all the animals died, and it's like the zebras and the monkeys were dying, but cats were still left, and then I think like rats were still left.
Cats,
Rats,
and roaches.
Rats,
Yeah.
roaches. I think they said something about rats were making like a slow comeback, like somehow the population of rats dwindled a lot, but they weren't wiped out, basically, like a bunch of other animals.
Betty.
But they were growing in numbers again.
Yeah.
I think there's even at one point pretty early on. I think it's when Stu first meets Glenn, actually.
Oh, okay.
Glenn says something about it seems that the domesticated animals are the ones that have died out, whereas the wild ones.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
If you think about it, so like the deer are still alive.
Yeah.
Dogs have pretty much died out. Cats, while yes domesticated, still have that wild sort of streak in them, you know? Wolves
That's
though, because
true.
wolves are also are canines, but they didn't die.
Yeah.
But they're wild, so.
Jack,
And I was
you
like,
would
oh,
not
okay.
survive
That's a good
in
theory,
the
Glenn.
apocalypse.
That is
Why?
interesting. Yeah.
I think he might have had a theory as to why that was, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting. I do remember that part. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Nice.
I'm sorry all the dogs die, Jack. But
He's
not the
very
cats.
upset.
I know. He's gonna
Go
go make his little bed and I
Yeah.
can see that he's turning around. That's what my parents' dogs do.
Yep. Yep.
sleeping on your jacket.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
He's back there.
So
He's
cute.
washing his little face.
He's washing his face.
Oh, you know, it's important to wash your face before you take a nap or go to sleep.
Yeah, you're very responsible.
He's an older man. He knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just brushes his hair on his ears. That's about it.
Yeah. Sleep.
He likes to do this
Yeah.
paw every
Aw.
morning.
Did Christy see Teddy?
Teddy
I did
basically
briefly-
climbed into my lap.
Yes, I
Oh,
did
really?
while
briefly
you were
see
holding
him.
Jack.
Oh, really? Oh,
He did.
okay.
He was back
Okay.
there. Yeah, he almost was on top of you.
Yeah.
I did notice, yes.
Nice. Nice.
He's very cute and very large.
He loves to fart.
He does. It's horrible. He audibly farts. I don't even know how that's possible because he has no butt cheeks.
There are no butt cheeks. That's what makes the sound.
I'm like, you're too young for your butthole to be that loose. It's so embarrassing because I'll be walking down the street with him.
And of course,
then
they're gonna
it'll
think it's
sound like
you.
I'm farting in
Yeah.
public.
Yeah, people are
He'll
gonna
just
think
be
it's you.
And people look at me like,
Like,
what the
this
heck is
woman's out
wrong
here
with
just
you, woman?
farting around. Oh my gosh, that's
It's so juicy and horrible.
Oh,
Oh.
juicy. Oh, why'd you have to describe it like that?
Because it's loud. Like, that's the only way I can describe how it's audible.
So he's like Harold? Is he like Harold?
Well,
Like this?
but he's a gentleman though
Yeah.
in every other way, and
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
attractive.
He is attractive.
that's true. And he's not
Yeah.
fat. He is
Harold,
big. He's just not.
Mhm.
Which
He is
apparently by
greasy,
this.
though, and smelly, so
Yeah.
he does share
Yeah.
that.
Yes, Harold is also greasy and smelly, apparently. Although apparently though, by this point he has lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
From having sex
bathes
too much.
more regularly. Oh,
women?
God. Yeah. Just purely from that.
I mean, it is a workout.
To be fair, she's not.
Yes.
Yeah. There's some gets the heart rate up, you know.
This is the best episode we've ever done.
Well, I mean, getting you
can't
guys
wait
to think
for-
outside the box, I guess.
I can't wait
Think
for
outside the box.
Thomas to watch it.
Harold definitely does.
Harold does not think outside. Oh, that's
he-
true. Harold does think outside the box.
Yes, he
He
does.
Oh, I see
absolutely
what
does.
you did there.
Oh, I mean, really more because he was forced to, but probably not that he minds.
Wait, he's forced to.
No. He wasn't forced to do that, but he was sort of forced to do he didn't have a choice as far as.
Yeah.
Well,
Why?
I shouldn't-
He made a deal with the devil. When you make a deal with the devil, the
Yeah.
only thing on the menu is like anal.
But then why? What
Well-
did he gain from making it?
What does he gain? He gains anal. That's what he wants.
No, okay, truly though, she basically, what did she say? I need to okay, I need to go find it because
I need more explanation.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand the motivation of these people.
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
Where is it? I need to find it because it's
And
like,
what do they
it's-
want him for if all he does is read hentai all day? what good can he?
He's
Betrayal.
he is
Betrayal, 'cause
he is
he's-
very intelligent and he
Yeah.
just has this general knowledge of a lot of things.
Yeah.
He reads a lot about a bunch of different subjects. So
why
he-
does Satan or whoever this Is it Satan? Is that the theory?
So
Kind
sort
of.
of, or at least a conduit of sorts, I guess. Maybe not like
Yeah.
Satan himself. Maybe not Satan himself, but
So
Yeah.
he wants to use Harold to do nefarious things because he knows how to.
well, and so here's the
Build-
thing. Well, yes, I guess he taught himself how to build it. He didn't previously know how to build a bomb, but because he was reading a manual for it, basically,
Mhm.
that he got from the
Mhm.
library. But
Mhm.
currently, these two people are in the free zone, or the good side, basically. So they can hurt people while they're there, which is the point of the bomb, take down the committee that they have formed. But also, when they eventually go west, they have all of this information that they can provide.
Mhm.
And so he was already on the edge, basically, as far as turning to the dark side. He was sort of at war. In fact, right before Nadine came to him and gave him this offering of herself, he had basically come to the decision that, okay, I'm being hard, a little hard on, well, hard on myself, but a little hard and harsh towards everybody else. Stop being such a, I don't know, almost like a whitey baby about how things have turned out. Franny's in love with Stu and they're together. Get over it, basically. He's having this like internal conversation with himself. And then he's heading back home, in fact. But Nadine comes to his house and basically offers him all kinds of sexual favors.
So he can build a bomb for Satan.
If he all of these sexual favors, if he will do the Dark Man's bidding, basically. Yeah,
I found a
because he
awesome.
wasn't getting it with any other woman, that's for sure.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
He
That's
was
all
not
could
he
get.
was not going to get it
end
anywhere
the
else.
world?
And and here's the other thing too. He was a virgin to begin with, like before all of that happened. So all he's thinking about, that's just all he wants to do, but he has nobody to do it with. And so she offers this to him, and he says yes, basically, as long as he will do what the Dark Man wants. So
I forgot she dressed up like a sailor.
yeah,
Whoa.
when he's making the bomb, she's like in that little, I think he calls it a child's sailor outfit, by the way, not just
Right.
not like it's a
really
slutty
evil,
Halloween.
It's
not a slutty Halloween costume.
He's a
It's
pedophile
child's
terrorist. Then.
Yeah, it's some weird.
Gosh. Did they kill him? I hope.
Got to read it to find out.
I know.
I don't know.
I had reservations about coming and chatting with you guys since I hadn't read the book yet.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
But I know going in, I think this will make the book more interesting to read since I've
Exactly.
talked to
There
you
you go.
guys about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says little girl sailor dress that she was wearing.
I hate Harold already.
Yeah.
You hate him pretty much from the beginning.
Yeah.
You may have moments where you're like, maybe you're being too hard on him. No
mercy for Harold.
No mercy for Harold.
We are
Yeah.
approaching the hour mark.
That is true. Yes, we are. We are almost.
Did you have any closing remarks? Anyone?
Jack, read The Stand.
He looked over, so I think he agrees.
Oh, he's actually interested. Oh, he's interested.
I don't think.
Can you see him?
Gosh, I can. Look.
He's looking.
His ears are perked. His ears are
He's-
facing this way.
He's excited.
Jack. He's like, get your hands
wait.
off me, woman. Ew, you drooled all over yourself, Jack.
You got him interested in it. Nice. Good work.
He actually paid
Perfect.
attention. He didn't just totally ignore people.
I think before we end the episode, though, everyone has to do their best Bane impression.
Oh God.
You don't want to. You don't want to do it, Christy.
I don't
Will you
know.
do your
I
Bane
don't know if
impression?
it's certainly not going to be my best. It's going
Okay.
to be the over exaggeration of specifically the one line.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Do you want me to go first?
sure.
Do you feel like you're in control? Is
I
that
have
good?
my mic in the way.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
and then
Here's what I've got. This is what
got-
I showed Jeremy earlier.
Teddy drooled all over your pants.
oh God. Oh.
Okay. What for breakfast? Yes, spirit. Oh, your body.
What did you say?
Yeah, I was even. I'm not even sure if that came through. It's the line where he's like,
Again? I didn't hear what you said.
That made it so much funnier. She just goes, what
to be fair though. Okay, but to be fair, in the movie, there are many parts where you can't even understand what he's saying.
It's true. Actually.
I think
Uh-oh.
you need to go to like McDonald's and try to order something in your vein.
Like that. I think they would just spit in your food.
Probably.
And I kind of don't blame them.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. We won't have you do that again. It was perfect. Okay.
That was good.
All right. Awesome.
I'm sure the transcript was just gave up.
The transcript for that part's gonna be amazing. Okay. Cool. Jack, say goodbye.
Oh
Say
God.
goodbye to our subscribers. Bye. See ya.
Little
Why are you looking
wave.
at me all worried, Jack? He's not gonna do anything.
Bye. Say bye to subscribers.
Jack does not look
He's
amused.
giving them like side eye.
Jack,
Oh
look.
yeah, he looks mad.
Don't
He's
look
upset.
at me. Look over here.
Go look at the subscribers. He's not into it. He hates
Jack,
subscribers.
Jack thinks
Like,
he's better than everyone.
Yeah. Hmm.
He just
Okay.
licked in agreement.
Never
We'll have
mind.
to get Teddy up here.
Teddy would be into it.
Teddy's
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Have a good weekend.
See ya. You too.